basically we felt like we needed to get our point of view across to the community and to the people that are basically above us in the political side. So we felt like our views are not really seen out and our problems are not really out there and very concentrated on, and we are the people of our community. So basically we felt that if we put out this video, then the people above us in the political side will know more. They'll have knowledge about what we go through and not just what's in their life and whatever they see on TV and what's in the media, but what actually goes on behind the scenes, because that's the most important thing, because those are the things that don't really get touched and those are the things that don't really get worked on, and if they don't get worked on, then the society can't develop. How it all started. On the 25th of September at exactly 4:30 p.m, our dear friend Fico stopped breathing. He was brutally attacked in an incident in his friend's house, where a knife pierced his heart. Good heart, memories, missed opportunity, knowledge, maturity, lost, unfortunate, suffering, money, pride. Why?
So why did we want to start this project? I'll give it to Metz to answer that.
We started this project due to the death of our friend.
I just like to make sure Feats' name's never forgotten, innit? Like, he's not gonna be with us in the future, but his name can, innit? It can live on in these things.
Obviously, we're trying to get his name out there because there's a lot of people that died, and I don't even hear their names no more. A lot of people from different areas that died 6 months down the line. 6 months down the line, their friends don't even scream their names no more for me. So doing this, like just keeping Fico's name alive, innit, to let everyone know that we lost a good friend, and without him, a lot of things are not the same no more. So it's just a way to keep everyone going for me. Any one of us here have a personal memory of Fico?
Boy, it's just I can't even talk too much.
Honestly, you know what it is. Loads of memories of Fico, that loads. Couple of things I couldn't say, you get me? You get me? Peak situations right now, man. That's my broski, like man grew up with the youth, so get me? I got too much memories from primary school all the way till when he passed, and that. Like even carrying his coffin was a good memory, because that's a blessing, you understand? But yeah.
Fico's just generally a funny guy, innit? He's actually a funny guy still. He's kind of like me, because I'm funny, innit? So man related to him still. But yeah, but my memories of Fico was just seeing him on a broken bike with a smile on his face, really.
Yeah, but one time Fico's stressing on BB, he's like, I'm broke. He's like, I'm broke. Next day now, he's gone to Tiana's block. He's taken like 3 broken pushbacks that had just been abandoned, taken it home. Within like 2 hours, he's fixed the pushbacks. Then the status was 3 pushbacks for sale, straight away. And within like 2 hours, he had made £90 quick, like just from fixing broken pushbacks.
You get me? Obviously, Fico was some little mechanic. Like any bike was anything like that with wheels, he could fix in it. So.
And he told me he could rap, but I didn't believe him. That's Fico, innit? I was thinking, you can't rap. I'm serious. He played the beat now and he started rapping. He sprayed that stress song, innit? And I was like, bro, you can rap, innit?
Stress lies deep in my head. Think of the times I didn't need any bread.
I always known him as being his own man, and even when he's with other people in a big batch, like he could stand out.
I just remember Fico as being someone funny, like he always used to make me laugh. But yeah, man, Feats was a good guy, man. I miss him still.
There's a lot of memories as well, but there's one that fully stands out. Like, but this is just before he passed away, innit? And he's just got his speakers. And one thing I can fully say about Fico is that he loved playing people he knew's music, innit? So for example, Met Sleeks, me, anyone else that he knew that rapped, he loved playing their music. I came with he had some big speakers now. I just came along with him, started playing tunes that we've made, and he knows it word to word as well, to show that, to me, I think, he fully liked what man was doing, innit? So that's some of the reasons why that's some of the reasons why I thought, raw, doing this 4:30 thing and doing this music thing. 4:30 is basically that the time that Fico passed away, and at 4:30 p.m. Obviously, from that we started making something out of it. Like, we made a music group called 4:30, but it's not just a music group. We're looking to develop it and do things like events, competitions, like rap battles, anything in it, just to get us to do something good for ourselves and for the name of Fico. So yeah, at 4:30, the time that he passed away, it doesn't feel real, but he's gone. You feel me? We can't see him no more, so we might as well just do something that he liked. And that's why Usher went to the studio and put down White Feets. Me, met Sleeks, and PK was there.
Every single friend that's a snake, cause they just be here for your cream. Fact, they snake for a beat or some peas. Mad, I'm trying to clutch onto my dreams and put my face up on TV. I've been on stage, had thousands screaming. Backstage, KP bought them peas in. We jumped in the Bugatti, fast lane breezing.
Yeah, man, we just done White Feets, and the outcome, I think, has got a buzz still. Like, through that, a lot of people start to recognize us, like people out of the borough. There's a few people that knew that we rapped in Croydon and Thorn Heath and South Nord and that, but since White Feets came out, like, even people up in Birmingham know about us now. Like, get people tweeting Sleeks, tweeting Mets, tweeting me, coming from out of London and that, feel me? So through the 4:30 path and what's been going on, like, been positives, feel me?
He didn't try do wrong. Wrong place and the timing was wrong. We got high, now I cry that he's gone. We gon' ride, no lie, levers on. Push bike in the night, get it on. The whole team can't.
To be honest, like, Fico's death was kind of a wake-up call to a lot of people, because, like, many people that have done bad things or they've been evil to certain people, they realised that after Fico's death, knowing Fico, he honestly didn't do anything that he didn't deserve to die, basically. So it kind of gave people the thought that if Fico can die for no reason of his own, then I can die any moment, kind of thing. So it was a wake-up call, and certain people have kind of had their head screwed on from it. And me personally, it kind of woke me up, because it made me think, where Fico died, that was the last place anyone expected to die. Like, that's a place where everyone else felt safe, basically. So yeah, it was just a wake-up call to...
Yeah, could have been Mets, yeah, could have been
Day one nigga scams.
Yeah, could have been Quams, yeah, could have been
I still can't believe you're gone. I'm gonna make sure that your name live on. Get me? Nothing but love out here. Rest in paradise, my brother.
Yeah, could have been Quams, yeah, could have been Tree.
I cried when I heard on the dot, had me raised out, about to blow on the spot, force caged in.
I just want people to know that, like, Fico was loved, innit? And people had a lot of respect for him, and he weren't just anybody. Like, he was different. He actually was different. And like, I think, yeah, like he said, like, a lot of people have used Fico's death as a positive thing, even myself. Like, and I've used it to as a motivation, something to drive me, like, something to realize, like, wow, I don't want to be dead. Like,
just the coming together as a group of young people, just coming together and actually using our free time a bit wisely and productively.
Just made everyone move smarter and wiser, innit? You can see it. Like, give it a year ago, it was all young and reckless. Like, seriously young and reckless, but man's grown up from this and learnt a lot from it. So yeah, shows that Fico was a good person, because good came out of it.
like a month after his mum organised that like people come over to his house, and like every other Friday, people come over to his house and like learn about the Bible and like learn about life, like why stuff happen, and like whatever you got to ask, like ask it, like be free, like be yourself, and ask anything you want to know.
Yeah, to add on to that, that's basically one of the positives that's come out of it. The 4:30 thing is one of them. The Friday meetings is one of them, and hopefully we're looking to get a lot more things involved in it, so that, yeah, like, keep on going forward and that.
Times, and I love that. Trust me.
You know how things go, lost feet the street, this track is my ringtone. Me go Fico, me go is my lingo. Huh?
Why was it Feeks? Yeah, could have been Max, yeah, could have been
Rest in peace, my brother Fico. It's a nigga PK. He misses you, man. Loves you, man. Sure.
R.I.P. my brother Fico. Man loves you, man miss you, man got you forever. This one's for you.
Rest in paradise.
Watch over us.
Miss you, my brother, I swear. Can't wait to see you again, Feeks.
RP Fico, you get me? RP my brother, rest in peace. Dando.
Rest in peace, Feeks. Enough love, never forgot.
This documentary is basically because we felt like we needed to do something. We needed a change. We didn't want this to happen anymore. We don't have people to feel like how we felt when our friend died. Over time, growing up as a youth in Croydon, we built a relationship with Darryl and Anna, our Croydon youth workers. They gave us the grateful opportunity to express our views and views of others in our community in this documentary.
Street-based youth work is a unique piece of work that you work in the community with young people. You work with young people where they tend to congregate. Yeah, young people were not accessing no service at all. Young people were not wanting to go to any youth center. So this is why I think this style of work enable us to reach the wider community and wider groups.
So we basically made this documentary to make the community a better place for us and the youth in the next generation. One of our tactics was to create a street team that went out and asked random people in our town centre their troubles they found as a youth being in the community. This gave us the opportunity to interact with locals, as this is not something we usually do.
I'm from Croydon.
Croydon, well done. How old are you lot?
We're both 18.
Both 18, wonderful. And I'd just like to ask you, what problems you face being a young person in the society you live in?
Unemployment, not enough jobs around.
Certain people, they graduate from university and they've got a degree, but when they come out of uni, they find it hard to look for a job.
Yeah.
That's why people turn to crime as well.
That's why people turn to crime. Do you think that's why there's a raise in crime, basically?
Yeah, peer pressure as well.
Peer pressure. Who do you think they're getting peer pressure by?
Friends.
Friends, yeah?
Especially boys.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
It just depends, like, on the group of friends you have, to be honest. So.
Alright then.
My name is Angelo. I live in Streatham. Obviously, there's a lot of bad influences, and I think that's the biggest problem. Besides, finding where you want to go and sticking with it. So, like, being able to do what you want to do, that is good, but without being veered off to the wrong course, that's the biggest problem. Really, I believe that they should be more encouraging to the creative side, not just the academic side, because not everyone's academic, and certain people like to do sports, they like to do music, or they don't like to do academic, but they shouldn't force them down the academic route, and they should give more space to those who want to do something creative.
I'm Shannon, I'm from Woodland. Yeah, everybody wants more money. Yeah. Everyone's out trying to get more money, yeah. Because my boyfriend, he's into all of that. I'm not interested anymore in the crime and all of that.
Clubs, there's actually no more clubs there.
Yeah, clubs are old.
There's nothing for them to do, they're just on the road.
Even my little brother and sister, they just go around my estate, there's nothing for them to do. So I can see them turning into that sort of stuff as well, unless there's certain stuff in place for them. Don't get me wrong, we're a bit older now, so we wouldn't really go to the club. But if they do it from now for the younger lot, like my little brother and sister and that, it'll probably stop it in the future.
I think that there's not enough opportunities made available for young people to make something out of their lives. So people grow up and it's struggles there. It's easier to struggle than to succeed.
Crime's everywhere, it's not just in one place. Sports, like centres, like there's
make it more friendly.
leisure centres should be like more open kind of.
Difficult. Just money.
feel me? So, boy, like, people just go out there to do what they have to do to get money in it. So difficulties, money, peer pressure, hell of things, like a lot of things. But money's the main issue. So without money, obviously, not every parent's trying to spoil their kids with money in it. So when a kid needs something and the parents not giving it to them, they're gonna go somewhere else and try to make it out of something else, which is drugs, everything, you feel me? So yeah, man, difficulties, there's a hell of them. Peer pressure is part of them, but yeah, there's a lot.
I'm Jack from Thornton East.
What problems do you think you used to have growing up?
Well, you go around, say you're in a bunch of people, police walk past you, boom, stop and search. They automatically think just because you're young, you're going to have something on you, you're going to have a knife on you, something like that. And to be honest with you, it's not all about that life, you know what I mean? Not every single one of us is going to carry knives and all that, but they will victimise you that there's no tomorrow. If an adult walk past, say with a bunch of people, do you think they're going to stop and search them?
That's true, that's true. So what do you think can be done to change that and improve things?
Don't judge people by a book of their cover, innit? Like, you might wear a hat or you look whatever, but don't just, because it's the way that somebody looks, don't stop and search them and be like getting rooted and all that, do you know what I mean? Just go along her day. If you see something, then fair enough, but if there's actually nothing there, why are you just going to pinpoint that person? Like, do you know what I mean?
Don't go, don't leave, please stay.
I think trying to succeed, like, they're pressurized because like they think that they ain't gonna be able to get where they want to be. Like sometimes they ain't got a lot of opportunities to like get to where they want to be. And I think like most young children, they're not educated by like the right people. You know what I mean? Like they get influenced by bad people and end up going the wrong way in life. I think that's all I can say.
I'm Desiree. I'm Emma.
Where are you not from?
I'm from Cushwood, Brixton Hill. I think the difficulties are getting jobs because obviously there's a lack of jobs and money's being cut, benefits are being cut, and also like staying in education. Some people might feel like they need to no more EMAs, because they feel like they have to pay it back at the end, and some people might just want to get straight into working. I think they could like hold more youth groups and stuff. Promote more jobs for younger. Yeah, some young people actually do want to get out there and work and do good for themselves. So I think they should be given a job.
Money. Hard to get money, innit? Obviously, the main ambition for us is to get money. There's not enough jobs out here. So, you know, reduces the criminal rate, but we're just trying to do good, innit?
I'm from Croydon.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
18. What do they call you?
Uncle Freeze.
Call you Uncle Freeze?
Yeah.
What's that, on the streets, in the back road?
Just everywhere, everyone calls me Uncle Freeze.
Place I'd like to ask you, what problems you face in the society being a young child? Or what general problems you see
There's not
around?
enough opportunity for everyone to do
Not
what they
enough
want to do.
opportunity. In terms of what? Are you talking about employment?
Working, all sorts of things.
So you don't think there's shared equality then?
No, I don't think so.
Alright then, do you think there's a normal reason for that? There's a reason for that?
I don't know, I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked into that deep, but for me, there's a time when I was jobless and I was looking for a job and I couldn't really get one. Why? Because of experience. So not much people want to take people on with no one that don't have experience. They don't give no one chance to do it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay, so you don't think there's equality?
No, not really.
Alright then, thank you very much. So, hello.
Hi, are you right?
How old are you?
I'm 18.
18, wonderful. Where are you from?
Norwood and Catford.
And what problems do you face in the society being a young person?
Well, recently I've lost a friend, so a lot of like stabbing, shitting, losing my friends. I think jobs. I feel like the system might not be like promoting us as young people and believing in us. So we're kind of finding life in the streets, and we're just not prospering really. We're not getting far.
So do you think streets are welcoming us more than our own people?
Yeah, I feel like family, really, like father figures need to be doing their role in raising their sons, especially, and their daughters. And mothers need to be doing that. But if the mothers and fathers aren't doing it, then the streets are doing that. And a lot of these young boys are going to gangs to teach them how to be men. And it's just resulting in everyone killing each other due to their postcode. It's very sad.
Baby, don't go on. Don't please stay with me. You are the only thing I need.
Alright, book, rap.
My name's Andrew Pickard from Croydon Police Station.
What is the most troubles you come up with, like young people in the area? Like, what kind of crimes come up the most? From where you work?
Young people, most of them aren't too bad, to be honest. But you get a few who, you know, dabble with, I don't know, a lot of drugs and things like that. Sometimes, not a lot. But
So, how do you think the young people can be helped to like not even go down that path and not even be in that kind of situation?
It's a difficult one. I don't know if I've got the answer for it. I think it's got to be a whole host of things. I think it's got to come from support from your family, from your parents, from the schools, from us, from social services, from job centres. I think everyone has to club together to give people an opportunity. I think that's why people end up getting into trouble. There's not a lot of opportunities in London. The job market is tough at the moment. I understand why people go out and do silly things. They've not got anything to preoccupy their time with.
I've been talking to a few young people, and most of them, they've just been saying football, like they're doing football, like they see football as the only way out of where we are.
If that's what young people want, maybe that's something the council needs to look at where they're directing the funding. You know, maybe that's something that we can consider. If people want to be playing football, let's get them out there playing football. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather people playing football, doing something constructive with their time, than either getting in trouble with us or out causing mischief on the streets. Just like you guys have said, to have something to do, and as I say, it's something that I know the council's promoting, it's what we're promoting as well. We want to get young people off the streets, we want to get them into doing something that they enjoy, and obviously not resorting to crime as a result. And if that can happen, then obviously we're going to be happy.
Not specifically saying you, but a lot of the Metropolitan Police come around with this racial discrimination towards certain races. So what's your view on that?
Mate, that again is a difficult one. I know the Met's history regarding racism has not been great. It's something that the Commission's really keen to change at the moment. It's something we're keen to change. I mean, I can't speak for why that goes on. I can only speak for my opinions. I'll only ever act within the law, you know. If I'm stopping searching someone, I'll have a reasonable basis for doing it. You know, I'd say this personally, doing this job and what I hear about what we get up to in the media and about how the media portray us and what we get up to, the media tell a lot of lies. And I'd say you have to take it with a pinch of salt. And as I say, a lot of the stuff I read about the police I don't agree with because we get portrayed in a bad light a lot of the time. And you know, like you guys coming up to speak to us, I'm hoping that maybe we can change some perspectives.
What would you lot say about knife crime? How do the police here, like, think that's fair that they're getting a year or so for being scared of their life?
It's a difficult one because as much as this is where, as London as a community, we've got to come to an understanding because I totally appreciate that an individual can be afraid of losing their life, but at the same time if they're carrying a life, it means that someone else is likely to lose their life at the same time. You know, and obviously what we don't want to come to, we don't want to be in a society like America, we don't want to be armed to the teeth, we don't want to be carrying guns and knives around with us because, you know, then it just turns into a bloodbath. You know, civilization will break down if everyone just thinks they can arm themselves.
Children in Croydon, regardless of the colour, creed, are brighter than they are anywhere else I go.
Yeah, because that means the children of the children are just going to be even better. They're going to be brought up well.
And if you think about it, it's not one colour, one creed, because in 5 minutes, United Nations go by us.
Yeah.
So it's all colours, all creeds, and that gives Croydon some of the best start you could ever have.
Your opinion is that Croydon's got the most polite and that there's also a lot of crime in Croydon. What do you think about that?
I think that it's up to the public in Croydon. You can have the best place in the world, but the police are only as good as the public who back them. I've said this for years. If you as a public won't stand for the crime doesn't exist because it won't be existing because you won't stand for it.
These are a few of the challenges we face in our lifestyle. Retaliation, death, trends, money, progress, pride, lack of importance of education, financial burdens, survival, showing off, communication, role models, friends, areas, media, lack of opportunity, family, expectancy, social desirability. We felt like youth need to occupy their time more correctly and more positively. That's why we created this documentary to find out what troubles youths in our community go through, what could possibly solve these troubles, why these troubles are occurring. The youths in the street believe that they don't have enough assistance from our elders. In my point of view, there's not enough activities for the youth to participate in, and that's what we need to change.